Where to fucking start? Where to start? Where should I start? Where should we start, guys? Where should we start? Should we start from the goalkeeper, go up to the forwards, or should we start from the forwards, go back to the goalkeepers? The FIFA FIFPro 11. Best 11 in the entire world. This is FIFA's best 11 in the entire world. And this is FIFA. We're talking about club football and international football. It's FIFA, football governing body. This is the best 11 they could have came up with. And it's simply ridiculous. It's just a bad representation of the world's best 11 right now. Well, not right now, from July 16th, 2018 to July 16th, 2019. Those are the dates. You know, if you didn't play well between those dates, you should not be considered. And there's players I should say, on the list that were trash, basura, garbage during that time period. And they should have never even been considered for the list, let alone making the damn thing. Let's talk about this list. Let's Let's talk about this 11. But first, before we talk about the 11, let me congratulate the people who won the various individual awards. I don't really care too much about award shows, but I like the Ballon d'Or. I really like the Ballon d'Or. But the other award shows, they're really like, I really don't understand them. But let's talk about this FIFA thing, because I know some of you guys want to hear what your boy Dominic Rich has to say about this. And these are my thoughts. These are my thoughts. Raw, unadulterated thoughts. I ain't gonna keep anything back from you. Congrats to Jurgen Klopp for winning the best coach of the year. Congrats. He deserves it. Truly deserves it. He has transformed this Liverpool team in leaps and bounds. He won the Champions League after making it to back-to-back finals, and he truly deserves it. He is the best manager in the world right now. You know, arguably. Some may say it's Pep Guardiola, but a lot of people would say that Pep Guardiola has, you know, a lot of financial backing behind him. And as if Jurgen Klopp doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, he definitely deserves it. I don't want to discredit Klopp at all. Then, the best woman player, Megan Rapinoe, she deserves that. Best player in the world, Lionel Messi. Did Messi deserve to win that? Guys, remember we're talking about FIFA award here. This is not a European award. This is a FIFA award, which includes your national team. And the other candidates were Cristiano Ronaldo and Virgil van Dijk. And we could make an argue for both Ronaldo and Van Dijk. Ronaldo, not so much Ronaldo, because he really did not take part in a lot of Portugal's, you know, UEFA Nations League until the final. And he was sort of, going through some rough times with that whole allegation case. I don't want to get into that. But Van Dijk, what he has done with this resurgent Netherlands team has been simply amazing. They missed the 2018 World Cup, and they formed after the World Cup in the Nations League, making the final, and during Euro qualifiers. It has been freaking amazing. It has been amazing. And let's not talk about what he has done for Liverpool since he moved there from Southampton. He transformed their defense, made their defense one of the best, if not the best, in Europe. Won the freaking Champions League. Second in the Premier League, 1 point behind Man City. That's Liverpool's best points tally ever. So I think Van Dijk should have gotten that award. Not taking anything away from Messi. He did remarkably well for Barcelona last season. He was their atlas. He carried them on their shoulder, for some of you guys who don't understand the analogy. And he deserves something. He did not win the European Player of the Year, UEFA Player of the Year. Van Dijk won that. So with Van Dijk winning UEFA Player of the Year and what he has done with the Netherlands team, being their captain and all, Didn't he deserve the FIFA award for best player? You know what I'm saying? Like, who will win the Ballon d'Or now? Like, would you give it to Messi? Because Messi hasn't done anything for Argentina. Argentina did not win the Copa America. Didn't even make it to the finals. Listen, third and fourth are not going to get rewarded. I don't want to talk about third and fourth right now. If you make it to the final, you're in the conversation. If you win it, then yes, you deserve the plaudit. But Messi, he had a terrible World Cup, terrible Copa America. He even got banned. For Barcelona, he did great, made it to the semifinals and got knocked out after a 3-0 home lead. You kidding me? Still awarded the best player in the world by FIFA. Come on, FIFA. You could do better than that. Defenders, goalkeepers deserve way more credit than we give them and what you give them. So, my best player, no bias, Virgil van Dijk. Period. And I don't want to talk about the other awards at all. Let's talk about this 11 here. And I'm wearing the Real Madrid shirt just to mock this shit. That's why I'm wearing this Real Madrid shirt. Just to mock it. Okay? I just picked this up, so I wanted to wear it. It looks fresh, don't it? But why the hell are so many Real Madrid players in this 11? Real Madrid did not win the Champions League last year. They did not win the league. They placed third. They weren't good. They went through 2 managers, brought back an old manager. And the players included in the 11 were simply dog shit last season. Most of them, not all of them, but you get the point. You get the point. Let's break down this 11. Let's start with the goalkeeper, Alisson Becker. For Brazil, won the Copa America. Brazil's number 1. Liverpool's number 1. Came over from Roma. He has done tremendously well for Liverpool. Won the Premier League Golden Glove Award. Kudos, Alisson. And we may even ask ourselves, who was Alisson's competition? Well, it had to be Marc-Andre ter Stegen of Barcelona and Edison Moraes of Man City, or you could throw Oblak in there. But Oblak, what did he do? Plays for Slovenia. Slovenia has been doo-doo. Well, not the last couple games, but over the last, within the period, the period that qualifies you for the positions. Edison, he was great. Won a treble, domestic treble, but he's Brazil's number 2. Didn't win the Champions League. Ter Stegen won the league with Barcelona, but that's about it. Give up how many goals at Anfield? So are you going to reward that? So no, Alisson, yeah, he deserves the place in the goal. Let's talk about the defenders now. At left back, how the fuck could you give Marcelo the left back position? Don't get me wrong, Marcelo has been great for Real Madrid over the years. But last year, no. Come on. Let's be real here. Let's be real. Marcelo wasn't even involved in the early parts of the season. It was Sergio Reguilon, a young teenage left back, thrusted into the 11 by Lopetegui or Solari, one of them before both of them got sacked, and Zidane came back and put his boy Marcelo in the team. But he wasn't great. He hasn't been playing for Brazil either. So how the fuck did he get into the 11? Could someone please explain? Let me call a friend and try to get this thing explained, because I can't understand this. You know what? He ain't picking up. But anyways, how the hell did Marcelo get in this 11? Who should have made this team as the left back? Andy Robertson. From Scotland, plays for Liverpool. He has been the best left back in the world, hands down. And this is coming from a Manchester City fan. Not a Real Madrid fanboy. Not a Liverpool fanboy, a Manchester City supporter, a fan. Andy Robertson, racking up so many assists for Liverpool last season, and he was pretty decent for Scotland. They even made him the captain. And this is FIFA we're talking about. This is not UEFA or the EPL here. This is FIFA. This is your best team, FIFA. You could have done better than that. Let's talk about the other defenders. Virgil van Dijk, PFA Player of the Year. Best defender in Europe. European Player of the Year. Nominated for the best player by FIFA. Won the Champions League. Has been doing great things for the Dutch team. He's their captain. Definitely deserve it. I don't want to even talk about it. Let's not even talk about that. Matthijs de Ligt. He did great things with Ajax, taking them to a marvelous run, to the semifinals last season. Got knocked out by Tottenham, but, it was a build-up. It was a build-up to the semifinal. He did great things. He did great things. Came up with some clutch goals and some clutch moments. He did great things. And for the Dutch national team, himself with Van Dijk makes a formidable defensive partnership. But now, let's talk about the right-back position. Right back, Sergio Ramos. Why the fuck is Sergio Ramos at right back? Why? Trying to understand this. Why? Why is Sergio Ramos at right back? FIFA, are you afraid? Are you afraid to just throw Trent Alexander-Arnold in there? The man racked up the most assists for a fullback ever in the Premier League. He has been coming out for England, not their number one at the time. They rotate. They rotate right backs. But the kid has been amazing. You know how much that would have done to his confidence if you threw him in this 11? But no, you're going to put fucking Sergio Ramos in there. And what did Sergio Ramos do last season? He steps up to take some penalties. He picks up red cards. He gets under the nerves of the refs and the other players. That's all he does, basically. Don't get me wrong. He's a good player, but he's not a right back. And he did not have a great year within the time period. The national team captains, national team coaches, media personnel, and the fans, these are the people who voted for these players to go in this 11. These are the people who voted for these players to win these awards. What the fuck are these people thinking? What are they thinking? What are they thinking? Because they're not thinking. They're not thinking. Seriously. Trent Alexander-Arnold should have been the right back. The back line, including the goalkeeper, should have had, and I'm not even kidding, 4 Liverpool players along with Matthijs de Ligt. And not because Liverpool won the Champions League, but Van Dijk has been great for the Dutch team, Alisson for Brazil. And they don't have any competition. Who is going to compete against Trent Alexander-Arnold for the right back position? Not Kyle Walker, not Trippier. These guys weren't that great for their clubs. Seriously. I'm not even fucking kidding you right now. Seriously. I'm keeping it real, 100% real. Let's move up to the midfielders now. Frenkie de Jong deserves to be in the team. What he did for Ajax, for the Dutch team as well, only 1 year in the fold, the national team setup. Big move to Barcelona, and he has fit in Barcelona like a glove, man. Frenkie de Jong, bam. European midfielder of the year, definitely. Deserves to be in the 11. Some may argue for N'Golo Kante to be in this 11 here, in that position. Kante didn't have a great year like his previous years. So, his argument is kind of weak, to be completely honest. And this doesn't fall within the, the World Cup year and all. So, they won the Europa League and all with Chelsea. But the other midfielders, Eden Hazard. Not really a midfielder, but he could play in the midfield. So I could understand why he has been trusted in the 11. I'm not 100% agreeing with Hazard making this, 11 as a midfielder. But he has been great for Belgium, and he deserves to be in the team. Definitely deserves to be in the team. So it's a FIFA 11, so hell yeah. Put him in the team. But maybe the formation should have been switched around a bit. It's really hard to argue against Eden Hazard. But the next player, another Real Madrid man, Luka Modric. I like Modric. He's Croatian, did great at the World Cup, But after the World Cup, Croatia hasn't been a great footballing team at all. They're currently rebuilding, and Modric does not look like the player he was at the World Cup. Same so for Real Madrid. So how the hell did Modric get in this team? How did he get in the team? How? How? Who picked these guys to be in this team? What happened to Bernardo Silva, David Silva, Kevin De Bruyne? These guys have been great for both club and country. Well, David Silva retired, but look at Bernardo Silva, a treble. He won everything there is to win. Everything. UEFA Nations League, well, that competition now, I lost respect for that competition. They change up the format again. They change it up, but Portugal still won it. Bernardo Silva, he was a player of the finals or player of the tournament or something. But what he did for City, chipping in with all those goals and the assists, he should have been in this 11. Underrated, underappreciated. Bernardo Silva, he should have made this team ahead of Modric. Being 100% here. Kevin De Bruyne had a bit of an injury problem last season. David Silva, But Bernardo should have been in the middle of the field here. For the forwards, Kylian Mbappe. Plays in the French league. Rip it apart last season. Most goals and everything. For France, he has been devastating on the wings as well. I like the young player. And I kind of agree with him being in the team. Some may argue for, other players, Raheem Sterling, to be included in the 11 as well. So, Sterling not getting the credit he deserves there. So, Sterling or Mbappe, you choose. But I like the Mbappe inclusion. Then, the last two players. Lionel Messi himself, Cristiano Ronaldo. Should both Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo be in this team? Well, some may say you can't leave out the two greatest players out of a best 11 in the world. So, in a sense, it's a lot of pressure on FIFA and the people who put together these teams, the nominees and everything, to go in this team. No Mohamed Salah, no Sadio Mane, and all these guys were even nominated to be the best player. No Harry Kane, no Sergio Aguero. Like, you got to put Ronaldo, got to put Messi in there. It's like you making a best 11. These players have to be in there because they are the best in the world. Well, Neymar wasn't even considered because of what he's been going through with the national team, injuries and whatnot, and all the controversy he's been getting himself in. But all in all, it's a weak fucking 11 FIFA week. These are my thoughts on this. I want to hear yours in the comment section down below. So, guys, if you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button. Smash the thumbs up button. And as I said, let me know your fucking thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm pissed off. Not a single Man City player in the 11. And we won a fucking treble. Like, how is this even possible? How is this possible? Not one? Not even one in the 11? Not even one? Shame. Shame on you, FIFA. But guys, peace out, man.